What's crackling, fam? What's crackling, man? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with another short one just for you, fam. Well, it's about 0200 hours, fam. I woke up from a nightmare, fam. Roll me up from the night. Had to wake up real quick and roll me up something real quick, fam. You know what I'm saying? Damn. The nightmare was I was back in America. Back in America. Well, anyway, fam, this show is gonna be about people living in America. You know, I keep telling them it's time for the black man to get out of there. You know, I've been saying it over and over for some years now. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that's time to get you some land somewhere, get the hell out of there, right? But when I do say things like this here, people will come at you with I'm not going to Africa. They don't love us. They never sent a boat to come get us. All this yada, this stupid shit. Like who's gonna send a boat to come get you from some village supposed to send a boat to come get you? And some say these people are stupid. They supposed to come. Yes, I'm not even gonna entertain that bull right here. People are real stupid, right? But I'm saying like this here. You know how my cousin was asking, saying, when you coming back? And when you come back over across the waters, you know, back to good old US of A. I was like, fuck out of there. I don't need to come back there. For what? I might come back there one more time. I believe one more time I'm gonna hit back there, right? And see some of the old homies, cause I know I'm not gonna see them no more. You know, that's it. Once I'm gonna come back one time, you know, see a little bit of family, the cousins, the brothers, and stuff like this and that. And after that, hey, Unc is gone. He's departing. He's gone. He's not come back to that hellhole. And I suggest y'all get the hell out of there too. Get your passports. You know, I always say about getting your passports. Why? Because I be traveling places and I've been the only black brother on the plane. And I'm like, man, shit. Somewhere, a place I'm going to, it's a nice place. I'm like, damn, I'm sure a lot of other brothers like to see this here. But they all have been, I call some have been niggatized to think that America is it. If it's not American, they don't want nothing to deal with. They have no interest in it, right? They have no interest in it. As far as even going back and visiting Motherland, things like that, right? Well, anyway, fam, I just when I woke up there, you know, I just turned my internet, just I did about I would say about 5 minutes. I was just a little snippet of some dude, Dr. Rashad with glasses, you know, some dude that's some kind of news channel popped up on my screen. What did I see? There's two brothers in Mississippi. Police bust inside their house, no warrant, none of the goddamn thing. Accused them of dating white women, fam. Accused the brothers of dating Becky's. That was a crime. That's their crime. They say this is happened in Mississippi, right? And after all's been done, they've been tortured for 2 hours. Waterboarding. I'm sure these guys here are vets. You know, so they're vets about the waterboarding stuff there. You know what I'm saying? And let's see, what else they do to them? Stripped them down, made them take a shower together, the dudes. Beat them, tortured them, tased them for over 90 minutes. Try to put sex toys in them, you know. Rape these dudes, these 6 police was doing, right? 6 cops in Mississippi. That's why I tell people, I do not understand why black people are still living in Mississippi and Alabama. I say if it's Alabama, it gotta be Huntsville. You got the big tech companies there. That's something different. You're working in there. Other than that, what the hell y'all doing down these goddamn places? Huh? I'm like I said before. I'm sure none of y'all moved down and say I'm packing up. I'm gonna move to Mississippi or Alabama. I'm sure that did. So y'all probably been there since slavery days. You know, it's time to elevate, and get the hell out of there. It's the same as people inside like NYC, for example, on Section 8. Grandma, you know, mama. You come back down, you see the daughter all in the same apartment. Like I was like, come on, man. When people gonna wake up and in progress. We ain't gonna progress, fam. It's time to get out of there. They took the man's side. They're just putting guns in these 2 dudes' mouths, the policemen. You know what I'm saying? One guy, they shot the brother, it was Michael Jenkins, shot him in the mouth, fam. Boom, let that goddamn fucking gun go in his mouth. Now his jaw is broke and he had to cut his tongue out, fam. He got no more tongue. Damn shame, right? You sit inside your house there, minding your goddamn business. All of a sudden, cops come and bust in there. Then the conclusion was, they had some couple of grams of meth and paraphernalia. I don't believe that shit. You don't see too many goddamn black guys who mess around with goddamn meth and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the excuse that the pigs use because they know down there the white people they even like goddamn meth and opioids and all other goddamn crazy shit down there. That's their drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're weed heads maybe and maybe a little snow. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, trying to get out of there. Y'all say what the hell you want. You see what's going on. Stop denying. Stop fighting it. Stop fighting Africa. Act like you goddamn scared. They're like fucking cowards. That's okay. You're cowards. You're cowards like your ancestors was. You say, what you mean by that? After slavery, some slaves, I don't say some, but slaves, and people, even slave owners, black slave owners, you know, they had the option to stay here in America to endure this bullshit or hop on that boat and go to Liberia. Liberia, yeah. Liberia had 10 presidents, right? And 10 presidents. And they all African, and had 10 African American born presidents. So Obama's not the first African American president. You know, a little message for it right there. 10 were presidents in Liberia who were former slaves and freed brothers who decided we going to Liberia. You know what I'm saying? They decided to get out of there, right? That's what we should be doing right now. The same thing that they did is getting the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? We being mowed down every goddamn day by policemen. You can't go to the goddamn mall or store. You even got the security guards shoot people now. Why do you want your family to go through shit like this here, huh? When your wife go to work or whatever, when your kid go to work, you gotta pray that they come back home. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's our family cousin asked me, when you come back, I'm like, y'all crazy? You ever live my lifestyle, you know? I live overseas. You couldn't have passport, probably joking about the passport, blow some bullshit around. But I've lived overseas since the fucking 80s, huh? Since the 80s. It's not a hard goddamn thing to do. I'm not no rich man. Damn sure was not a rich man. Was I left over here to come back over here from NYC, this was a long time ago, 90 matter of fact. All I had was a backpack and $40 and a phone number, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? You can't be scared. You can't be scared to make moves, especially things like that. You gotta make moves. Can't be scared. Why? Because it's not all about you. It's about your family future too. You know, your family future. Your wife, kids, and shit like that. You see what's going on inside the school systems right now. If you're not school teaching your children and they're young, you are wrong. You need to start school teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're being abused inside the schools. Being taught all this crazy transgender stuff. And, you know, boys can be like boys and all this crazy stuff there. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's another reason why I get the hell out of here. Other reason, the one up my top reason is getting out of there. The U.S. dollar is failing, it's declining. No one is supporting the U.S. dollar anymore. You got about 50 countries right now saying they're not using the dollar no more. Kenya, I believe, saying they ended this month, next month, that in Uganda, that if you got dollars, you ain't switch them over, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So they're not accepting no more dollars. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the currency is declining. Unemployment, they say the hell they want. People ain't getting no goddamn, no jobs, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing going on there, you know what I'm saying? It was called the statistics always was time for election time, but look at the streets. The streets tell the truth out there. Leave America. It's time to get the hell out of it, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go get you some land somewhere. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I don't give a goddamn if you do it or not, because I got mine. That's all I can tell you fools out there. Time is up, you know what I'm saying? I've been telling dudes for 30 years to get a passport. They don't listen. No, they'll listen. They're gonna be looking stupid when about a couple of years, maybe about a couple of years, where everything just decline. You know what I'm saying? When you can't leave America, you can't escape. Then you can't even apply for a passport no more. Say no, that's it there. You got all these immigrants coming inside there. Title 42 is up within day tomorrow. That means them goddamn I'm not gonna say goddamn, but them people there, them immigrants, they're gonna be coming across that goddamn border in droves. They're right now in Brownsville, Texas, waiting to come on in. And what they're doing, taking your black opportunities. That's what they're doing. If they're gonna sit there and even bring Ukrainians inside America and give them Social Security, jobs, welfare, everything. Every goddamn thing black man's crying for every day in America, crying for reparations and things like that. And they give billions and billions and billions of dollars to these about 25 countries. They give billions to annually. Like I said before, countries that's not even our allies. Your taxpayers is dollars going out to goddamn Pakistan. Your taxpaying dollars going to Afghanistan. Right now to today, we send money to Afghanistan. Who in Afghanistan? Who you sending money to? Huh? The Taliban got all that shit. They got a lot of military stuff, and they still send them money. Still send them a check. It's like we being extorted, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get out of there and get you a peace of mind. You get your peace of mind and be around people. You know, you open doors, you're around your own people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying police over there are just all friendly and stuff like that. We know they chumps too, they suckers too. But goddamn, but they're not as half as brutal as these pigs in America. Huh? They're now raping people, fam. They're not now, they've been doing that, dude. You see what the young Puerto Rican brother back about 10, 15 years, about 15 years, 20 years ago. They put the nightstick up his butt, up his rectum, towards all the insides up. You know what I'm saying, fam? Policemen did that to him. You can't tell your kids to go run to a policeman for help. You can't call the police, you know what I'm saying, as a black person in America saying, I need your assistance. What happens when they come there? They usually kill the black person who got them calling. Especially one's calling saying, oh, my uncle's acting a little crazy today. He got a little psychiatric problem. That pig don't give a goddamn about your black uncle's psychiatric problem. He's coming for target practice. He sees a goddamn N-word. He wants to pop his ass no matter what. Once he go, he go bop, 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 bop. Say, back up, back up, back up. You know how they do. They beat you down, throw on the goddamn ground, tell you stop resisting arrest. They got knees in your back, got you in chokehold. They see keep telling over and over, stop resisting arrest. They love doing things like that. These are white cops. Why they do things like that there? Because the black man still retaliate for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We must be the butterflies of the world. No, we must be the butterflies of the world. We don't retaliate, we don't do nothing. We're not a threat. All we do is talk. We can sit on the internet as black people and sit and threaten each other on the internet all day. You see that there? Yeah, pull up, drop that addy, all this goddamn madness I hear right there. But for the major cause, the real cause, is no one is challenging it. You know what I'm saying? No one's challenged it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not. That's why I said it's time to get the hell out of here. But not all. You know, some deserve to be here in this his hellhole here. You know, they deserved to endure all this misery. You know, that's some of them deserve that shit. Like some deserve prison. You know, some deserve bad things. But the ones who are righteous, you feel that, hey man, I don't want to live this life here. You tired? Look at the TV. Don't you get tired with black people? Huh? Black men, I'm talking to y'all right there, because y'all the one supposed to be the king of the castles, you know, the leaders of your family. I'm talking to y'all. Think about getting out of there, getting some land, you know what I'm saying? It don't cost that much. Build just some stuff up there, you know, something that's yours, you know what I'm saying? Starting off fresh, roots, you know what I'm saying? Because we right over there, we done. There's nothing gonna happen for the brother. 400 years in America, we only got 1% wealth of the land. Only 1% wealth of the land. Huh? The Indians came off here about 10, 15 years ago. Look, they're running goddamn things. I'm talking to the East Indian brothers. More power to them. You know what I'm saying? More power to them. Look at them. They're Surgeon General. They got them, every goddamn DAs, everything on TV, they're doing every goddamn thing. You know, and big up to them. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they're smart people, they're disciplined. You see them little kids after school running around, smoking blunts and all that bullshit, you know, and inside the goddamn doing their homework and studying after that shit, you know what I'm saying? They ain't playing that shit. They got the old school ways that we used to have back a long time ago. You couldn't go outside until you do your homework. But there's some more, how you say, more times 10. You know what I'm saying? They don't play like the Asians here. That's why they succeed as a race, as a people there. You know what I'm saying? They succeed. But in America, that's not happening. There's no interest in our school to teach our children anything. You know what I'm saying? Not teach them kind of businesses. They took out home economics, mechanics, photography, all that stuff. They took that shit out of schools. Now kids go to school, they learn now. Nothing. Nothing just for them to be a goddamn slave. After 12 years, they go knock on somebody's door and say, please, can I have a job? Please, can I have a job? We gotta teach kids how to make LLCs, how to agriculture, how to grow food, you know. Just things that's vital for survival. That's what kids need to be taught. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's time to leave out of this goddamn place. You're seeing kids school right now, you don't know what's gonna happen there. You don't know what's happening in school now. Kids are being abused in school, abused. You know, kids are being raped inside these goddamn little kindergartens and stuff like that there. I saw it. I put the video up about 2, 3 years ago. I think it was in Conyers, Georgia. 3-year-old boy got an STD inside his place there. STD to get a boy, 3 years old. If that's my 3-year-old goddamn kid, ooh, I'd be in prison right now. That's what I'm saying. It's time to get out of America. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because all the police brutality and all the white crime. It's all the goddamn black crime. The nookers. Yes, the nookers. You gotta get away from the nookers. You know, so you gotta let the niggas stay right there inside the hoods. Leave them where they be. You know, they're not worthy to come out. Their mind is not elevated yet to that plateau where saying, yeah, I want to make a change. You know what I'm saying? They out there robbing brothers out there, home invasion, robbing old ladies, every goddamn thing. They deserve the goddamn pits. But for his good brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, who just want something that's more better, saying, wow, look what's going on. You know, look what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in there. So I can tell you, people talk to me, I'm talking to you, I'm out that shit there. Now, I'm gotta make this shit really. I'm just trying to let y'all know, maybe because y'all inside the bubble, I'm on the outside looking in to y'all bubble. Inside your bubble, y'all inside that bubble, and y'all being, I'm saying, feminized, disgraced, you know, being looked upon as the world as really nothing. Really nothing. No kind of value no more. There's no more value no more in being a brother. Remember back in the days, a brother was something special. This ain't the 80s no more. You know what I'm saying? The immigrants are taking everything over inside the states there. You know what I'm saying? Taking everything over, jobs, everything, commercials, look at TV, every goddamn thing. It's time for the brothers to get the hell out of that. See what I'm saying? Time to get escape Babylon. Yeah, escape Babylon. That's my company, Escape Babylon. Saying, contact Uncle No Pump. Do that there. If you want land in Ghana, commercial or residential, we got you. You know, visa consultation, everything you need to, they need to get over there from step one to the end of the goddamn process, you know, to get that land deed and indenture into your hand, you know what I'm saying, of your land. You don't got to worry about being scammed. Why? Because it's me and my fam. We doing that there, fam. That's what I'm saying. Hit me up in your comments, whatever. Email, whatever it is, unknopunk@gmail.com, you know what I'm saying? unknopunk@gmail.com. That's UNKNOPUNK@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Only serious inquiries, none of that fake bullshit, because we doing it. We are doing it, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about getting land, get some businesses over there, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about just going to get you a little plot of land and sit there and look at some goddamn village. No, we talking about, doing it. You know, the same thing we do in America, we can do over there and better. You know what I'm saying? Why I keep going after the U.S. market when there are more people in, say, for example, there's more people in Nigeria than all of America. So if I was just to focus on Nigeria, I would probably still make more money. Understand what I'm trying to say? And I'm my fam. Peace.